From my perspective, of course, Trump's tariffs are devastating, but he's given us a gift. He's created an unprecedented level of patriotism in Canada, where Canadians want to buy Canada, and we do make it difficult, particularly in a few industries: transportation, construction, food, and professional services. What you're generally going to find when you look at the landscape is that we have regulatory bodies that don't have much teeth. And really what happens is...
Competition authority, or what do you mean, sorry, regulatory authorities?
So, for example, in the food industry, you have Health Canada, but there are different set of rules in different provinces. So if I'm a food business and I want to sell in different provinces, I still need to get provincial approval across different provinces.
Right.
And Quebec tends to be the most difficult to get compliance with. They deviate the most from national standards. BC and Ontario have nuances that make it difficult as well. I would say Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba are the most flexible and comply most with national standards. And the Atlantic provinces are somewhere in the middle. Think about what has been happening since the Trump announcement. Companies have been rushing to lawyers and accountants and talking about how to get around compliance. This is not innovation. This is not research. This is not adding value to the economy. So the best thing we can do right now is remove those barriers amongst ourselves so that we have an open market for 40 million people across the country. If you watch sci-fi movies, when aliens invade the planet, the countries have to band together for survival. We're kind of in that mode right now because the impact of the tariffs is going to be devastating. You have a bully with a loaded gun pointed at our heads, and he's very unpredictable. We have to band together to survive. And I think that there will be a lot of political will for all the countries to find a common ground, come up with a strong federal regulator and standardize the rules across the country, across industries, because if they don't, they'll be left out. And there will be a province with businesses that cannot access the US market and have barriers in the Canadian market as well. And that's a repercussion.